Monday full of smiles, because Monday for most of us means we're returning back to work after a nice weekend. But raise your hand if you're guilty of blurring the lines of work and home life, even on the weekends. Yes, a majority of us. And, you know, I think that's a big struggle. So we are talking about work-life balance today. I do have to point out your outfit. Look at business up front, but looks like you're working from home with your shorts on the bottom.
I mean, we only need to be good from the
top,
bottom, right?
Right, from
For
the top.
Zooms?
Yeah, but why do you think, because we are talking about work-life balance.
It's national, isn't it, like national?
Work-life balance month, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and which is important.
It
because
is very important.
Why do you think a lot of us struggle with work-life balance?
Well, first of all, the pandemic turned everything upside down. And when we're working from home, you know, there's always something to do. And that start, stop, there's no clear lines. We're not attending other than online. We're not going to a meeting. We don't have that drive time. Now, some people are going back into work.
Yeah.
But we really need to slow down and evaluate our environments, whether you're in the home environment or you're at your work environment.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
that's one of the steps to kind of separate the two?
Yeah, evaluate and ask yourself, what's working? What's causing me stress? You know, maybe you're consistently late picking your kids up from school. What is preventing you from getting there? Is it, you know, if you're working from home, is it that you're trying to get that last minute thing done? Or is it your weekly meeting with your staff? We need to look at how healthy that is, how flexible you can be. So start asking some questions in your work environment. Do we have flexibility? How healthy are we as a company?
Yeah, so take that step back, look at it, and highlight the parts where, yeah, you are feeling overwhelmed or the problem spots, and then that will help us kind of do the next step, which is
determining your values. You know, often when I work, especially with women, they choose 50 things that are important. Health, family, making a difference, finances, you know, there's a lot of things that we find important, but what we need to do is look at what's important today and really narrow it down to 2 core values, and then balance it out with what is the mission, value, vision of your company.
Okay.
Do they align? Because I will tell you this, if you are out of alignment with what you're doing workaday world every day, that causes so much stress and anxiety, and other things happen. So yeah, we need to be aware if we are short, if our temper is our fuse is shorter, you know, that's a good sign that something's not working.
And taking that time to find out what our core value actually is. When you said top 2, like that's going to be so hard. I've been looking into more of like the freedom of missing out, like finding that freedom of saying no.
Yes.
So this is, and it's harder to figure out those values when you're limiting them, but that makes them a priority. So what's the next step? I'm sure this is the one that you have to rip off the Band-Aid, right?
Yes. Set a time to stop.
To turn everything off.
And be present for your family, for your friends, for your pets. Get out and walk your animals. They really want, you know, they always know when it's dinner time. They always know when it's time to walk. Your kids too. You know, you get on a business call, the kids need you. But choose a time to stop. People are going to notice. Your kids or your family, they want you to be present. So even if you learn to shut your computer or turn things off when somebody you love walks into your space, that's a good way to start.
Yes, absolutely. Well, these are such great steps, and I know that people not only at home are going to take that, but I know myself, and I know Rochelle, I know as a company, I think these are things that we need to figure out and have that work-life balance. Definitely easier said than done, but these are great steps to get us rolling. So we appreciate you being here, and we know that this is just the beginning. Of course, you have your newsletter, other ways to keep us all motivated that we need and we love, and we need not just on Mondays, but every single day of the week.
Absolutely.
Yes, to really kind of find that inside and find what our values are so we can have a happier and healthier life. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You're amazing.
Absolutely.
Well, let's keep the motivation rolling.